With the football playoffs underway, you better believe that there are some football cards that are skyrocketing in value. But we've got some basketball cards to talk about as well. We'll tell you the 5 hottest next. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. I hope you had an awesome weekend watching football. I absolutely loved the college football playoffs, followed by the NFL playoffs all weekend. I was absolutely in heaven. Hopefully you had a chance to catch some of that fun action as well. And of course, as a result of all of those games, we got a lot of cards going up from a lot of the players who starred in those games. Can you guess who they are? And of course, today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night starting at just $1 for packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. It's a lot of fun. And if you scan the QR code on your screen or use this special link in our show description below, you'll get $15 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. All right, let's start today's show by taking a quick look at the overall sports card market with the Market Pulse by Market Movers. Over the last 7 days, the SCI 500 index of the 500 most prominent sports cards is up a little bit over 0.5%. Over the last 30 days, it is up close to 4%, and that means it is up on the year overall for 2025. I told you guys the whole last few months of last year that January is normally a really good month for the sports card market, and sports cards normally tend to surge up in January. And guess what? It is playing out in front of our eyes right now. It is great to see. A lot of excitement and momentum this year for the sports card hobby. I absolutely love to see it. But now, let's talk about the cards that are going up and down the most. It's time for today's Top 5. We're starting today's show with a cold card, as we do every week, because it's a reminder that sometimes the hot cards featured in the top 5, they suddenly become cold, and it's often best not to chase the hype when you're investing in sports cards. Our cold card this week, it is no other than Scoot Henderson, the guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. The Trail Blazers have not had a good season. They have a 13-25 record through their first 38 games. Henderson was the Trail Blazers' 3rd overall pick back in 2023 after they traded away Damian Lillard. He was supposed to jumpstart the franchise's rebuild, but maybe he wasn't actually the right player to do that. And although Scoot plays the most difficult position, his stats haven't improved from his rookie campaign. He is only averaging 10.9 points and 5 assists per game. It is too early to tell if he is a bust, but you would hope to see a little bit more at this point in time from a number 3 overall draft pick. So this has some basketball card collectors and investors selling his cards. They're a little scared his prices are dropping. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and I'll show you some of his 2023 rookie cards. So first of all, let's look at this Hoops Presentations card, a short print card from 2023 Hoops. Love these presentations cards. Those are pretty cool. We're going to look at that in PSA 10 condition. We're going to look, of course, at this Prism base card from 2023 Prism in PSA 10. We'll also look at the Ice from 2023 Prism in PSA 10 as well. Let's look at the Optic Slammy. I love these ones as well. Some of my favorite card designs right here. We're going to look at that one in PSA 10 condition. And then finally, let's look at his Mosaic Stained Glass. That one will look in raw condition from 2023 Mosaic. You can see on the chart, these are all heading in a negative direction over the last 30 days. These cards are down anywhere between 26% and 35%. His Hoops Presentations PSA 10, 30 days ago was $70. Most recent sale, $45. His Prism base, this is sad. It's now just a $7.75 card in PSA 10, much less than the actual grading fee to get that card graded. That's not great. His Prism Ice has dropped from $40 down to $26 over the last 30 days in PSA 10. His Optic Slammy from $375 down to $260. And finally, his Mosaic Stained Glass in raw condition has dipped from $132 down to about $97 over the last 30 days. Not a great start to the season for Scoot Henderson. But now let's talk about a basketball card that's actually going up. And our investment card of the week this week is Kobe Bryant. And in fact, it's Kobe's 1996 Topps Draft Redemption card. Now, you guys already know Kobe has one of the most iconic and decorated careers in NBA history, known for his incredible scoring ability, footwork, and work ethic. He was a prolific scorer. He could make shots from virtually anywhere on the court, played with a high degree of tenacity, which made him a complete player, excelling on both ends of the court. Played 20 seasons, all with the Lakers, 18 All-Star teams, and 5 NBA championships. Won MVP twice, by the way. What a career for the late, great Kobe Bryant. And his cards, they're doing nice things. People are remembering Kobe through his sports cards. This one we're going to look at here in Market Movers in particular. This is his 1996 Topps Draft Redemption card. Draft pick right here on the screen, draft pick number 13, the Topps Draft Pick Redemption. PSA 10 of this card, population of just 73. So a pretty hard card to find in a high grade. We've got BGS 9.5, BGS 9, and BGS 8.5 that we're looking at here on the screen. And we're looking over the last 365 days, and it's nice to see all of these moving up in the market. You want to see those older cards of the all-time greats. These are investment grade cards. You want to see these cards appreciating slowly but steadily over time. We're seeing a lot more of that now in the market, and it's great to see. This Kobe Bryant card in PSA 10 a year ago was a $5,000 card. It most recently sold for $5,500 just a week ago. In BGS 9.5 a year ago, it was $1,350. It most recently sold for close to $1,700. And the BGS 9 and the BGS 8.5 have both edged up over the course of the last year as well. So great to see Kobe's cards going up. And hey, if you've got a card like this, lock it away in your safe. I think 20 or 30 years from now, you're going to be pretty happy to own that card and see what it is worth at that point in time. But now let's talk about players playing today. And in the number 5 spot in today's list, it is Joe Milton III, the quarterback for the New England Patriots. Now, the Patriots season may be over, but they may have found a valuable trade asset in Joe Milton. Joe Milton played in the Patriots' Week 18 game against the Buffalo Bills, and he completed 22 of 29 passes for 241 yards and a touchdown. He also showcased his mobility by rushing for a touchdown as well. Milton was a 6th-round draft pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, and now it's possible that the Patriots could consider trading him this offseason. That means that Milton could end up on another team where maybe he has a real opportunity to compete for the starting job. There are some football card speculators that are taking a chance on his cards right now in case that happens, and as a result, they're going up. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and you can see what I'm talking about. Look at this graph. These things have really shot up in the market over the course of the last 30 days. The cards that we're looking at are his 2024 Luminance Year 1 signatures in raw condition, his 2024 Optic Preview Red Pandora. This is from 2024 Donruss. We're looking at that one in raw condition. We're going to look at his 2024 Mosaic Genesis in raw condition as well. Let's look at his 2024 Orange number 249 from Prism. The new Prism set, we'll look at that in raw condition. And then finally, his Prism Silver from 2024 Prism in raw condition. All of these climbing up a lot over the last 30 days. In fact, these are up anywhere between 155% and all the way up at 609%. Now, granted, these were inexpensive cards to begin with. So, of course, that gives them more room to go up. But his 2024 Luminance Year 1 signatures in raw condition, this is crazy. 30 days ago, that card was $15. Somebody just paid $110 for that card. Wow, talk about a 30-day flip. His Donruss Optic Preview Red Pandora Raw has jumped from $9 to over $23. His Mosaic Genesis from $45 all the way up to $147 in raw condition. Goodness gracious. His Prism Orange from $20 up to $70, and his Prism Silver from $13 up to more than $40 in raw condition. What a jump on Joe Milton's cards over the last 30 days. Let's go to college football for the number 4 card today, and it is Riley Leonard, the quarterback for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The college football national championship game is set, and of course we know the Fighting Irish are going to be facing off against Ohio State. I will not say the. I refuse to say the. I'll just call them Ohio State. Sorry, card collector 2. I'm not an Ohio State fan. Riley Leonard, who I will be cheering for in that game, he has been pivotal to Notre Dame's success this season, threw for over 2,600 yards and rushed for almost 900 yards. And during the Orange Bowl, he showcased his resilience and his skill. After his return from injury in the third quarter, he led a 9-play, 80-yard drive, which ended with a 3-yard touchdown run that tied the game 10-10 and helped turn things around for the Irish. He finished the game with 223 passing yards and 35 rushing yards, and the excitement around him making the national championship has his cards moving up in the sports card market. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. We're looking at 4 of his Bowman Chrome University cards. This is the one from 2023. This is his first prospect auto refractor, numbered to 499, back when he was on Duke in 2023 Bowman Chrome University. And then we've got his 2024 Bowman Chrome University cards when he, of course, moved to Notre Dame. This is his prospect auto in raw condition from 2024 Bowman Chrome University. We're also going to look at the gold refractor number to 50 in raw condition. And then finally, we'll look at the regular refractor, this one numbered to 299 in raw condition from 2024 Bowman Chrome University. Over the last 30 days, it doesn't matter which one of these you have, they've all moved up quite a bit. They're all up anywhere between 52% and 515%. How about that first Bowman prospect auto refractor from back in 2023? That card was $6.50 30 days ago. No one was chasing that card, but now it's $40. That's a nice flip. If you found that card, you might have even been able to find that card in a dollar bin 30 days ago. Now it's worth $40. That's great. And from 2024, his regular prospect auto has jumped from $16 up to $37. The gold jumped from $55 up to $84. And the refractor from 2024 jumped from around $26 up to $73 in raw condition. Great to see these increases on these Bowman U cards for Riley Leonard. For the number 3 spot today, we're going with the guy who hopes to take Riley Leonard's head off in the national championship game. It is Jack Sawyer, the defensive end for Ohio State. Jack Sawyer has been a significant part of Ohio State's postseason success. His leadership and playmaking abilities have really shown all postseason. And in the closing moments of the Cotton Bowl, he forced a fumble and returned it 83 yards to seal Ohio State's victory over Texas. Certainly a memorable moment for Jack Sawyer and the Buckeyes. And it just takes one big moment sometimes to make a player's card prices pop off. And look at these. Look at Market Movers, how these Jack Sawyer cards are indeed popping off. These are all from 2024 Bowman Chrome. We're going to look at his 2024 Bowman Chrome University prospect auto in raw condition. We're also going to look at the fuchsia refractor number to 150 of that same card in raw condition. We're going to look at the gold refractor number to 50 of that same card. We're going to look at the green refractor number to 99. And finally, we're going to look at the regular refractor number to 299. All of those in raw condition, all of those going crazy in the sports card market over the last 30 days. These are up anywhere between 81% and 541%. His regular prospect auto in raw condition was $8 30 days ago. Today it's $50. The fuchsia refractor was $6.50 30 days ago. Today it's almost $42. The gold refractors jumped from $20 to $60. The green refractors jumped from $24 to $44. And finally, the regular refractor has jumped from $20 to $50. It has been quite a month for the Buckeyes and quite a month for Jack Sawyer's cards. All right, let's stick with football for the number 2 card, but let's go to the pros. And our number 2 card of the week is no other than Jir Gibbs, the running back for the Detroit Lions. After securing the number 1 overall seed in the NFC, the Lions had a much-deserved week off. Jir Gibbs, of course, is a key component to the Lions' dynamic offense. He's played a crucial role in the team's success this season. And of course, after David Montgomery, the other running back in the Lions' backfield, went down with an MCL injury in Week 15, Gibbs took on a larger share of the workload. He stepped in as the team's primary back, and he delivered. Since Week 15, he has amassed more than 150 yards from scrimmage in each game. And in the Lions' Week 18 divisional matchup with the Vikings, he struck gold and found the end zone 4 different times. You can imagine this has done good things for his cards. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. And we've got 5 of his 2023 rookie cards up on the screen. Let's look at that beautiful 2023 Donruss Downtown card in PSA 10, one of his most coveted rookie cards. We're also going to look at his Prism Rookie Autograph Silver in PSA 10 from 2023 Prism, not a shabby card. Also, let's look at his Rookie Ticket Auto from 2023 Contenders in raw condition. Let's look at his Optic version of that Downtown card in PSA 10 condition. And finally, the Optic Holo in PSA 10 condition. All of these among the higher end of Jir Gibbs rookie cards, all of these up a lot over the last 30 days. In fact, up anywhere between about 6% and all the way up at about 45%, which for the price that some of these cards are, that's some pretty big movement. His Downtown in PSA 10 jumped from $613 all the way up to $827. That is a $214 increase over the last 30 days. His Prism Rookie Autograph is up $105. It jumped from $340 up to $445 in PSA 10. His Contenders Rookie Ticket Auto Raw jumped from $90 to $124. His Optic Downtown in PSA 10 jumped from $822 up to $875. And finally, his Optic Holo has jumped from around $44 up to $64 in PSA 10. Jir Gibbs, man, his cards are hot. The Lions are hot. It's going to be exciting watching them going forward this postseason. We have made it almost through the full list today. We only have the number 1 card left on today's list to go. But before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's show are from Market Movers. Market Movers is the ultimate way to track the value of sports cards, to price out your cards and track your collection. And you can get started for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go to the App Store on your phone and search for Market Movers. Download the Market Movers app and get started today. Okay, the number 1 card of the week, it will surprise you to know this guy has not been on the top 5 list so far this season, despite being one of the leading candidates for the NFL MVP award, and despite being on one of the best teams in the AFC. We are all excited to see Lamar Jackson this weekend against the Buffalo Bills. That is going to be a wild, wild game. And I was surprised Lamar's not been on the top 5 list so far this year, but it is true. He is here now, though, in the number 1 spot because his cards are going up. What a matchup he has this weekend. Watching the 2 MVP favorites, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen battle. That is must-see TV. And you know, Lamar Jackson has already won 2 MVP awards, but this season is actually his best statistical season since entering the league back in 2018. He's thrown for over 4,300 yards, and get this, 43 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions. Wild. He's got the 2nd best QBR amongst all quarterbacks. Number 1, that would be Josh Allen. Yep, it's going to be a fun game this weekend. Let's take a look at Lamar Jackson's cards here in Market Movers. I've got 5 of his rookie cards on the screen. That's his 2018 Prism base card. We're going to look at that in PSA 10. We're going to look at his 2018 Donruss base card in PSA 10, his Optic base card in PSA 10 from 2018, his Premier Level Silver from 2018 Select. Let's look at that one in PSA 10. And then finally, let's look at his Score base PSA 10 from 2018 Score as well. All of these cards nudging up in the sports card market quite a bit here over the last 30 days. In fact, these cards are all up anywhere between 22% and 58%. The Prism base and PSA 10s jumped from $360 up to $443. The Donruss base from $113 up to $140. The Optic base from $171 up to $241. The Premier Level Silver from Select from $245 up to $375. And the Score base from $54 up to $86. We're looking at all of those in PSA 10 condition. Impressive not only to see these increases, but also the sales volume. That Donruss in PSA 10, for example, it has sold over 100 times online in the last 30 days. So Lamar, very well deserving of today's number 1 spot. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's list. If you did, please give this video a like. Please make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and please go get Market Movers. Check it out right now. If you already have it, it's a great time to start using it again. Go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or download the Market Movers app to your phone. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you soon with our next one. Take care.